Hey, what's going on? It's Bill Burr, and it's time for the Thursday afternoon, just before Friday, Monday morning podcast, and I'm just checking in on you. I'm checking in on you because I give a fuck, right? I care about you. Oh, who's the freckled cunt that gives a fuck? I do. How's your week going? Everything going good with you? I hope it is. Old Freckles. The pasty old fucking man, 48 years old. My back feels better than it has since I don't know when. Just been going to the chiropractor and getting this shit beat out of me in massages. It's finally, I don't know. It's fucking great. I guess my spine was compressed and twisted for decades. So, after having professionals beat the shit out of me weekly for the last, since May, I guess, I don't know. I think I undid, they undid it or whatever. But now, when I go to stretch, when I go to, the whole thing, you lay on your back and young people won't know this because they just get up off the couch and start running. They're fine because they're young. But old people, you lay on the floor, right? You get down on the floor, right? You make that noise and you going down and getting up, it's the same noise. Right? You get down on the fucking ground, and then you bring one of your knees up to your chest, right? And then you bring it over to one side, and then you have your arms sticking out, almost like you're doing some sort of old-timey football move, right? High stepping over somebody. But when I do that on the ground now, I just bring that over, and my back just cracks from the lower back to about 3/4 of the way up. And that never used to, it wouldn't crack at all. It was just all fucking jammed in there. And I feel good, man. I've been working out. I've also been eating like a fucking animal, though. Went to a barbecue Sunday. So that's all she wrote with that, right? And I did a show. So I ate barbecue, and then I also fucking ate in a comedy club green room. I was working down there in Hermosa at the Comedy and Magic Club. And which is really fucking cool to go down there now, because whenever I look at the pier, I'm like, that's the thing I fly over, right? But, as I'm coming down, there's the Hermosa Beach Pier and then Manhattan Beach Pier. When you get to that one, you got to be down around 300 feet. And that's when you call LAX and say, hey, I want to fucking skedaddle underneath the fucking jets there, right? And I never knew where any of that I never knew where the beaches were. I mean, look at me. Why the fuck would this redheaded cunt know where the beaches are? The only reason why I know where the beaches are is so I know how to drive in the opposite direction. I fucking hate the beach. Oh my God, I hate the beach. I love the fucking beautiful brown people that go there, tanning themselves up. God bless you. I sit there like the boy in the bubble, in one of those Ford Astros with the sliding fucking door with the AC on, looking out like the boy in the bubble, right? I fucking hate it. I get there, it's hot as fuck, it's boring. I'm terrified to go in the ocean. I'm not fucking going in there. There's goddamn sea monsters in there gonna fucking grab you. What a bunch of idiots. What kind of a fucking moron. I'll never get over that. The fact that people just swim in the fucking ocean and they're like, oh, there's a shark attack today. Yeah. You know what's funny? Somebody goes to the fucking zoo and they crawl into the fucking cage and they get attacked. Everybody's general consensus is, yes, it's a tragedy. And the fuck were you going in there for? What'd you think was going to happen? You go to the beach and you go into the fucking ocean. Everybody acts like it's a big surprise. How did that happen? I can't believe it. You went into an unnatural environment, right? Into something where there was a bunch of shit there that could kill you, and something did, or it took a chunk out of you. Took a fucking bite out of you, and you come stumbling out of there. I don't know why, it just makes me think of an unfinished cigar. When somebody gets bit, right? You know what? I went to this fucking party, right? And somebody, for my birthday, had got me this really incredible box of cigars. So, I immediately called all my friends because, or whatever. It's like, because I'm not going to smoke all 10 of these fucking things. First of all, that's not what cigar smoking's about. It's a social thing, right? And secondly, I don't want to smoke all of them because I'm trying to keep the habit at bay. All right? Special occasions, once to twice a month, right? So I brought it over there, and there was a bunch of hovering cunts who all showed up, everybody acting like they're fucking cigar smokers. And so I'm handing them out to these people I don't fucking know, and I turn my back, and like 15 minutes later, like 3 of them have been stomped out. They weren't even halfway done. These fucking idiots. Anyway, so then I figure that's, you get bit by a shark, you come in, takes the bottom third of you off, and you come out like a fucking unfinished cigar. No? I don't fucking know. It made sense to me. Visually, that's what I thought of. They're not all going to be gems. Relax. This podcast doesn't even count. This is me just checking in on you. Oh, Billy back brace. Huh? I took it off like fucking Forrest Gump. I actually feel like I could run. The only downside to my back feeling as great as it does right now is I have to fight myself from doing something really stupid. But as always, I was psyched. I didn't have to use any drugs. I stayed away from all of that shit. And it reminded me of that guy when I used to watch the Dr. Drew show, the Celebrity Rehab, and there was that guy from Taxi who's since passed away, and he kind of got hooked on painkillers and shit. He used to always bitch about his back. And I remember, for whatever reason, I was just thinking about that, going, man, I wish that guy went to a fucking chiropractor and a masseuse instead of going down the fucking painkiller route. I don't know. Who knows? He might have fucking done heroin first. He might have fucked up his back nodding off on heroin. Although they tend to stand pretty upright. They keep their back straight and then their legs bend. I don't know. But as always, I don't know what the fuck's going on. So Sunday night, I went to the Comedy Magic Club, worked, and that's not an easy room. It's not an easy room to do well in. Those people have seen a ton of fucking comedy, Jay Leno goes down there every Sunday, so they're used to seeing the top-notch shit. So, if you go down there and you half-ass it, you're going to bomb. So I had a good set, fortunately. I had something in the middle of my set, though. I was leaning on the mic stand, and I had my arm sort of like, instead of leaning on how I usually do, I had my arm up, and something was like pushing into my elbow. And when my hand was like that, I went to make a fist, and like my index and my fucking ring finger wouldn't close. It was like in slow motion. It really freaked me out. I don't know what the hell I did, but what I'm basically telling you people is I'm falling apart.